Hello? Hello, Skitler, you're muted.
You were right. I was. I unmuted though.
Am I muted?
You are not. Oh crap! I didn't upload my thumbnail. Dang it! It's been so long since I've streamed. Upload thumbnail. Save. Here we go. All right. Is it gonna save? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know if it's going to.
Hello?
Oh well. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Ari? Can you hear me now?
I think you're, unless I have you muted directly, which I think is, oh my god. Why did I have you muted?
Way to go. Way to go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm actually the worst.
That's right. Ulka, welcome back. Ivar, welcome back. Furious Castle, welcome. How is everybody today?
I am living the dream.
Oh, yeah. Molly said
I
he'd be here, but he's
basically,
not.
I saw the I was doing Diana. I mean, I still am now. I saw the notification on my phone, and I'm like, sorry guys, I gotta leave the Diana party. Immediately left. Like, I'm ready for some Eman gaming.
Nice. Well, there's only like 5 people, so we could realistically just take any lobby, I think. Or actually, Streamlabs might be wrong. Whirlwind, welcome back. Good to see you. Let's see. Let me open it.
Oh, there's an Inquis near here? Where the hell? Oh, there he is. What the fuck?
Hey, I had a to-go order.
That was
I
a
think
jump
that
scare.
There are 6 people.
I'm in Hub 1, just like doing Diana because I want Bestiary. And there's just, I look in the top left of my screen and there's just an Inquis that nobody has called out, and I just murder it.
Nice.
I did not drop anything though.
All right. Yuan, welcome back. Good to see you. We doing Void Sepulture? No, Ivar. We are doing Bruiser Hideout. Same as always.
Has it ever been Sepulture?
No. I have. When I used to do paid carries, long before I streamed, I used to do them in the Sepulture. But no, since streaming, I do not do them in Sepulture.
Gotcha.
All right. If you guys find a server with 20 people or less, let's get after it. Put your name, your IGN, and how many people are on your server in stream chat, so I know whose party invite to accept. And then send me a party invite, and then we'll get going. I've been called that so many different times, Furious, it does not bug me at all. Hey, thanks for the... Are those euros? Those are euros. 249 euros. GG's, John Gaming. I appreciate it. How many for good lobby? 20 or less. Oh, wait. We're up to 11 now. Let's go for 15 or less. I see. Well, welcome, Save John. 15 is okay. Can you look at my Eman setup really quick? Please, I have Ender Artifact and Accessory Bag as well. I will right-click you, and that's all you get. I haven't relaunched my Minecraft, so cannot see it. My PV doesn't work. I mean, yeah, that looks good. Looks very good. Your chest is a little low on kills, but should be viable. Functional. Why is my damage so garbage? I can't tell you, because I can't PV you. Only 10k damage? What are you using? Hold your weapon. Hold your weapon. Also, you could stand to recom your gear for better stats.
Actually, for now, I might just chill in the VC and do Diana, and then I'll do Eman after. I'm just like, I was gonna do Eman, and I'm like, that's just effort, and I'm kind of already in the rhythm of. I mean, it's actually not, because it's like literally free carries, which if you turn on the notifications, you'll actually know whenever Healer's giving free carries. By the way, so you should do that while you're down there.
Totes.
But yeah, I'm just like half asleep, and like I'm already doing Diana, so I'm just I see someone spawning an Inquis in the middle of my screen, and I just spam AOTB to there and just go for some money.
Do it.
I'm quite broke at the moment because I just spent like 300 mil on a decent tier 5 Kudra set because I have no DPS. I didn't have a Warden helmet for like the longest time. Oof. Despite being level 364, I just did not own one.
Babassi, send me a party invite.
Yeah, do you pretty baller.
Not have memberships unlocked? Hold up, let me check. Let's see. Memberships. Turn on. You can turn on memberships after completing all the steps shown below. Start your membership offer. Customize default perks. Yeah, no, I do not. And I am not messing with that right now. That does not sound like a 10-second thing. Alright, Jolly. That'll work. Where is my cursor? I really have to work on my Diana bestiary at some point.
Do some carries and then join me for real.
Honestly, though, I've been
do
so
it in
laser
a very
focused.
Not optimal way.
Yeah, I don't either. I've been so laser focused on doing my trophy fishing.
Oh, you madman! I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm seriously like almost 200 hours in on Karate Fish Diamond and am about 60% of the way to Pity.
Jesus.
I'm so tired of it.
I'm pretty done with it, specifically because I'm actually done with it. I'm free from the hell that is trophy fishing.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I said I don't do it efficiently, I meant not for bestiary. I do it very efficiently for bestiary. For money, I don't. I do it in hub 1. So instead of doing it in the party of 6 and you get like magic find and you all like loot share every Inquis,
yeah,
I do it in hub 1 because there's way more Inquises. So even if you lose the slight amount of loot share magic find, you're still killing so many more.
Yep.
Yeah, it saves so much bestiary time.
I am suck at games 225 exclamation point Eman to see how to join.
True.
It doesn't let me type my IGN in YouTube chat, so I'm gonna F-add you so you can see my IGN. I will not party you. Do /p join. There you go. Guys, this is going to be a little bit scuffed. Bolivong isn't here.
No.
So...
What about Bolivong?
He said that he was down, but he hasn't responded to me every time I've tried to get him to join.
He's banned. This is so sad.
We actually do need him, Serial. Ever since they changed E-Drag, solo phase skip does not happen.
Damn.
You are more than welcome to, Wokupi.
Make sure you have a bunch of remnants in your inventory.
Honestly.
So far, this Diana, I have dropped 2 Daedalus sticks and 1 Chimera.
Dang, nice.
Not awful. But I need more money.
Hey, Cravey. I saw you standing in front of me earlier. Infernal 15-starred win. That is so far off. Addy Pie, I need you to move because you're blocking my arrows for hits phase. Check my term out. Hang on. I will right-click you.
Oh, I need to get my matriarch pearls. I'll do that after.
Ooh, an Endstone Protector. Dang. While those are in hits phase, I'm going to hit that real quick.
I just hit Gaia Construct 16. Let's go. Oh my god, you need 3,000 of these. I'm at 1.3k.
Yeah, you need so many of the Diana mobs.
I need to kill another, like, what, 1,700 approximately? Well, it's 1,650 to be exact, but, like, dude. Why so many Gaia Constructs? I'm already done 2 of the bestiaries, though. It's the crazy part. I'm done Minos Hunter, and I'm done Minos Champion.
Nice.
But I'm not done, like, literally everything else, and I'm not close for whatchamacallit.
Whoa, where's that boss going? Oh, Babassi, it was chasing you everywhere. Core win? That's what I want to know.
Is the loot sharing for core actually, like, worth going? Like, is it actually, like, profit?
I mean, I've made
like
between 15 and 20 bill from doing these carries.
How much would you say approximately per hour? With average odds.
I would say that is hard to quantify because I don't keep track of any of it.
Yeah, I figure.
I mean, so I have streamed fishing carries, trophy fishing, Iron Man, mining, and dungeons, and Kudra, and Crimson Boss Loops. I don't know how much of a percentage of my streams those have been, but I am wearing the wrong equipment. But I have streamed a total of 793 hours or something, I think.
Okay.
So you can give it your best guess for however much of my streams have been Eman, comparatively knowing all of those other types. I would say that 30 to 60%, somewhere in there, is how much has been Eman carries.
Something like that.
And then I've made somewhere between... I know I've made at least 15 bill. I've dropped 43 cores, and they've all sold for between 300 and 500 mil.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many. I don't know how much per hour, but that's the best bit of info I can give you if you want to try to determine your own.
Yeah.
I am out of mana. I need to switch my equipment. Whoever's boss that is, I'm sorry, it's gonna throw beacons. It's dominance. I need this set. Oh. Hey, I have mana regen now. That's nice.
Let's go. Did someone place like an SOS play?
No, I switched my equipment to my mana regen equipment. I don't know who that
would
is.
make sense.
Whirlwind, I finished the Rift in the first week and a half that it was out.
Rift was pretty fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was definitely a nice change. I gained like 12 levels from it or something. Or 15 levels, I don't remember.
Did you get your McGrubber burgers?
Absolutely. Starting.
Huge
What
W.
are you doing? Starting now. I'm not gonna open all of those.
I too have gotten my McGrubber burgers, so I'm done with the Rift until they make the final update.
It's not that I don't like your gifts, I just don't have the desire to manage that inventory.
Is
Especially when
someone
I'm
trying to
doing
give you
E-main carries.
Contra?
No, they're trying to give me white gifts.
I see.
Game Osar! Exclamation point E-man. Sorry about missing stream chat. How many loot sharers? There are 2. With you, there's going to be 3. Mr. Khalid, I was. Yes, definitely. Waffle Kitten. Thank you for telling the Game Osar. Why is this boss killing me? Dreep, can you stream this week? I'm Combat 22. I need to use Juju. I'm streaming right now. What you mean? You're literally saying that in the stream. Come join. Rad has remnants. Rad, you are only allowed to advertise them in stream if you sell them at 1 mil per trade window or less. I think we have a few people that are going to be hitting Eman 7 today.
Huge. I still need Eman 9.
Eman 9 is a scam.
It's a lot. It's a big ass grind, and I do not like. I know I need to do it for the XP, but like,
yeah, it's horrible.
I'll wait until Aatrox.
Ooh, I just killed myself.
And the worst part is during Jerry Diana, I'm gonna be bingo handling. Or Jerry Aatrox or whatever. Just Jerry in general. Like, I just want to play on my main profile, but I also can't neglect bingo.
True story.
Actually, I have kind of a big brain idea.
What's that?
You know you can get warped back consistently into dungeons now?
Yes.
So last
bingo,
we tried something where we... Yeah, basically. But before, what we did is we started it. I would get milestone, leave the run, and grind the bingo card. But, like, surely I can switch profiles and then switch back in P3, right? Surely.
Yeah. I would say,
and then get warped back. Yeah, probably. So then I can grind Jerry Diana. And that's even perfect because I don't have my Jerry Bestiary max. I'm missing golden and I think purple.
Oh. Luckily, when they released the Bestiary for those, I already had them both, or all of them maxed.
Yeah, I'm just skill issued, I guess.
Or you just have a life.
I mean, like, debatable. Man, I feel like every single player under level 200 is just a low baller. Like, is that, like, the money-making method now or something?
I mean, yes. Yes, it is. But it's honestly more, like... I don't like the amount of work that goes into it. I don't even sell the stuff that I drop as it is.
Like, just lowball until you get decent gear, and then just do, like, Kudra or Mine or, like, literally anything that makes money.
Realized. John, thank you again for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Do you do profile reviews and give advice? I have before. I would say take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm not a sweaty player.
I can give my 2 cents without even looking at his profile. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My pro tip. When I was I'm still not great at the game. Even at level 360. I'm not that great. But when I was, like, really not that great, like, when I was shit at the game, how do I explain this? People would always tell me this when I'm like, how do you get better? They would say, play the game. And I would be like, yeah, but, like, what do I need to play to get better? Right? And they're like, no, you just play the game and you get better. And I thought that was the stupidest advice ever. Legitimately, just play the game and the progression will go naturally.
Yes, literally like, anything and everything.
Like, you just literally anything and everything. So, like, for me, for the longest time, I'd always go for the stupidest things. So, like, you know, I want to elect Barry, I want to make this Flex helmet look really funny, etc., right? Yeah. And in the last few months, I've gotten more into grinding Skyblock level. And I had not progressed in so many aspects of this game. And I'm like, well, I kind of want to just do trophy fishing, because why not? And now I'm Diamond Hunter. Like, you don't even think about it when you're done it.
Oof, you're Diamond Hunter?
I am Diamond Hunter. That's why I said I never have to do it again. I'm fully done. Isn't that nuts?
Dang, you're so lucky. Look at that karate fish. Ugh.
The karate was pretty long, if I remember right.
459.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. The skeleton was brutal because I got like 22 skeleton gold before I got Skelly Diamond. That was pretty funny.
You only pitied one. You only pitied one fish.
I know.
What the heck?
Carried, for real. So, our trophy fishing is the most RNG carried I've ever been in all of Skyblock. And will probably be the most RNG carried I ever will be.
That is so crazy. I think I have pitied 3 fish so far, and I'm on my way to my 4th.
Have you...
Literally, it's the hardest fish.
Skittler, whatever you do, Skittler, do not look at my obfuscated. Whatever you do.
I already did.
Do not.
I mean, it's only 15,000 of them. That is not...
Obfuscated?
Oh, obfuscated. I was looking at blobfish.
No, obfuscated. Whatever you do, do not look at it.
3? Obfus 3? 9511. Nice. Nice. Obfus is the best way to get collection.
Just a bit RNG carried. Just a little bit. Just a bit. Just a smidge. Also, I was going for Gold Hunter, and I got all 3 diamond obfuscateds in like 2 hours, just going for the golds. And Toadster was in VC with me, and we were just losing our minds. Like, I'm like, oh wow, I got one of the diamonds while going for the gold. That's crazy. And then I did that for the other 2. It was the most RNG carried I've ever been, and probably the most I will ever be.
Save John, thanks for the $5 again.
What's your most RNG carried moment?
In terms of statistically speaking, I caught 2 Jobuses 11 minutes apart, and both were double hooks.
Ooh, that's pretty good. What was the other thing? Now the most RNG carried thing I've ever witnessed with my eyes. So not even the trophy fishing thing. I've seen something way worse. I was doing bingo handle. I forget who was in my party exactly. But one of the people in my party was Interests. You might know him. And we're in P2, so we're in Storm Phase. And he drops an epic Phoenix pet from killing a Skeletor Prime or whatever. I don't know. I was Terraria referencing there for a second. A Skeletor Prime. He gets an epic Phoenix. We finish the run. He drops a handle. Same run. Dang. In my bingo handle party. He dropped an epic Phoenix and a handle in one run.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I was like a little
irked.
Like, what the hell? Least. Yeah.
Deminty, how close?
Do you want to know how many scrolls the 3 of us who are like really sweaty with bingo handle have dropped?
13.
More.
38.
Whoa, less. Whoa. We haven't gotten. None of us have gotten a handle yet, by the way. So you have to think of that in regards to that. Like how.
Oh no, I don't. Do you want to know how many handles I've dropped in over 2,000 runs? It's actually 0. Not that bad anymore. No. So I've actually dropped 2. Before at about. I'm gonna say between this profile and my last, I have about 2,200 runs, I think.
Yeah.
At about 2,000 runs, I had dropped none, and I had dropped, I think, 5 or 6 scrolls, and now I'm at like 2,200 runs or something, and I've dropped 2 handles and same amount of scrolls.
GG. I dropped on my main. I've dropped 0 handles and 0 scrolls, but I only have like 170 runs on F7 on my main. On bingo, I have approximately 1.7 to 1.8 thousand bingo runs.
Dang.
I have dropped, I believe, 7 or 8 scrolls, and 0 handles, and we have dropped combined total of like 20 scrolls.
That's crazy.
And no handles. So we're 20-0, which is really
the thing
stupid.
that sucks on bingo is you can't use kismets. That's another thing. I made it to basically 2,000 runs, no handle, and I used kismets.
Oh, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the main contributing factors to why I don't do dungeons.
I don't blame you. I mean, I have to. I'm sunk costed into this for like the rest of my life, probably.
Oh no, your name is covered up, Save John. I gotta fix that. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yes. Let's move this down. There we go. There's a boss up here.
Oh shoot, one of my AirPods just died. This is so awesome.
Oof. Hey, standing right behind you. Welcome back. Good to see you.
I will chill.
Babassi, see you later.
Until my left AirPod dies. And once my left AirPod dies, I will go take a nap. That'll be my timer essentially from no more Diana.
Sounds like a plan.
I have some editing work I need to do just for like, IRL, because it's like what I'm planning on going into.
Oh, are you gonna be my editor?
If you blow up and can pay me a livable wage, then yes. I'm not greedy, just
fully
livable.
intend to pay my editor 6 figures when I am capable.
Banger. Okay, done. I'll remember that.
Yeah, as long as I'm never gonna pay my editor more than myself, clearly. But
no, of course. Well, that wouldn't make sense.
I hands down fully intend to pay my editor. Yeah, Druzy, that's what you said. That's what you said. It won't be. It's not going to be 6 figures for a long time. I have to do a lot of growth to be able to afford to pay anyone that.
The only editor that I think that I've seen on YouTube who deserves more than the creator, at least for a period of time, if you've seen the Ryan Trahan video series where he
rolled the penny or whatever, took the penny?
The penny challenge, the editor, God forbid, the editor has to edit an entire video in that quality every single day for a month. Bro is not seeing the sun. Like, actually nuts. I could never. So that person deserves so much money.
Yeah. But
yeah, I have to edit some stuff. Yeah,
one thing that I think most people overlook or get greedy about with YouTube is the amount of money you can make. And you can be so much more wildly successful if you take care of everybody around you and you get to solely focus on the parts that you enjoy. Or take Mr. Beast. I mean, the guy has made $400 million just on ad revenue alone, if you're conservative with your estimate. And
I mean, the way that I see
he is not.
What is the definition of success?
He is not wealthy, but he is clearly the most successful YouTuber.
Well, it's the most successful if you define success as growth or.
No, I would say.
But I'd say he's enjoying himself though.
I would say happiness is what I would measure it by.
Yeah, now we're cooking. Yeah, I can agree with that.
But if I can afford to do anything and everything I want and have a nest egg that is feasible for my children and family and stuff, there's no point. there's just no point in saying that you have $35 billion that you can spend on whatever you want. There's no point.
Have you ever seen the meme where it's like, money can't buy happiness MFs when they see me walk out of a store with a spinny propeller hat and a ice cream or some shit like that? You know, like, they say money can't buy happiness, but bro, you walk out with a fucking little red and white propeller hat and like a candy bar or some shit, and like a skill issue for them. Having the time of my life.
Totes. So, to an extent, money can buy you happiness, but it's on like a curve, right? So, like, the more money you have, so it's like I don't know what the kind of graph is. So, like, as let's say you're in a impoverished level, you gain a little bit of money, you gain a lot of happiness. And you gain a little bit of money, you gain a moderate amount of happiness. You gain a moderate amount of money, you gain a little bit of happiness. You gain a ton amount of money, you gain a little bit of happiness. And then after that, I mean, realistically, I think that here in the US, there's a study that shows that after you make like something around a quarter, this was before all of the inflation over the last few years, but just shy of $250,000, that's the happiest you're going to be. Like, that's the most amount of money you need to be the happiest that you're going to be. Now, I mean, sure, there are people that would be happier with more because they want lavish things, and that makes them happy. But for the most part, $250,000, that's all you need. $250,000 a year. That, again, that may not even be accurate anymore. It might be closer to $500,000, but...
What was I going to say? I had a discussion with some fellow classmates about stuff like this recently, actually. And one of them essentially told me that, like, once you start making a certain amount of money, you start basically getting cut off from the rest of the world, in the sense, not just like, you know, via class, in terms of like, you know, upper class, middle class, but when you have all that money, everything you do is just going to be like shut off from the world. So for example, you're going to order delivery all the time.
Yes.
You're not going to go out and like see people, right? Yes. You're going to Uber, you're going to, like, you're kind of living in your own little world because you have so much money. You can just like pay people to do
anything and everything.
Anything that you would,
yeah,
like situations like that would normally lead you to be a member of society, you know, going grocery shopping, you know, like do it. Like if you get to a point where you're unfathomably wealthy, like why would you go grocery shopping or like do like you're gonna own like 20 yachts or something and then still have enough money to buy, like it's stupid. I can't even imagine having that much money.
Yeah, Druzy, you're right. 250K is still a shitload of money. Yes,
that is a lot of moolah. That is a lot of do-re-mi.
Yes. Like, when I used to travel all the time, I was making six figures, and don't get me wrong, it's a lot. I was not at $250,000 a year, but even just bare minimum six figure, like 100K, is a lot of money. You live very, very comfortably off of that amount of money. I mean, my wife didn't work for 2 years, and like it's a very comfortable amount of money.
Yeah.
But Whirlwind, money can't buy happiness, Hyperions.
I mean, like, he's not wrong. Like, geez. Unironically, like, you could just spend the real money for Skyblock currency.
True story.
Oh my god, I barely looted that Inquisition Prime. I didn't even get anything, but whatever. This guy did, though. This guy got a Chimera. I hate this game. I see, I should be, like, really happy that, you know, this guy is succeeding and he's getting money and not be a jealous piece of shit. But, you know what? I want a Chimera, too. Is that such a crime?
True story. If I get a Lipa, if I get a better mic, I can become bigger. I think ever since I switched to this mic, people have told me that it sounds way better than when I used to just use my AirPods. Like, I don't have a crappy... I do. Like, I'm wearing an AirPod right now, but I'm not using the microphone on it. I'm using a Rode microphone.
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
But, like, I don't use it. Well, it's a crappy microphone. It's not like some high-end microphone. But... Whirlwind, I am planning to make more videos, but that requires lots of time editing, and you can't see it anymore because I removed all, well, I didn't remove them. I still want them to count towards my analytics on YouTube, but I hid all of my old videos. That's what burnt me out. I had 140 videos that I put up in the course of 4 or 5 months. And literally the majority of those videos I uploaded in 1.5 months. Like, I went hard and I burnt myself out. And I don't want to do that again. I want to be able to actually turn this into a feasible career, which would entail I need to not burn myself out. I need longevity.
If you're actually trying to turn this into a career, I can't, like, totally help, but I know a thing or two, so if you, before you upload, like, send me a message, and if I'm free, I'll help with, like, making your thumbnail and tags and...
See, I know SEO all of those things. I just won't do them, because...
Okay.
So... It's not because I don't want to. Like, I get that those things help you grow faster. I am more worried about burnout than I am about extreme growth fast.
Well, you don't have to upload a lot to get, like, extreme growth. You just have to make one...
That's true. You just need one video to go viral.
If you make everything that's so high quality, like... I think a good chunk of the YouTube algorithm is luck, but how do you capitalize on that luck? When that one video finally starts doing well, the quality of it, the quality of the entirety of the video, the thumbnail, everything is what determines just how much growth you get from that luck. So it's like, how do I explain this? People say it's about luck, and I agree, but you need to be able to grasp the luck when it happens. So you need to upload everything. You don't have to upload a lot. Just upload everything with the intent of this video is the one.
So, but here's my issue with that. I can grow slowly with people that actually enjoy me for me, not necessarily the content. Because, like, I've already seen it in the 15 people that will sit through a stream for 5 hours of me trophy fishing. Like, that is so boring. But they stick around to just interact with me on stream. So, like, I mean, yes, there are definitely pros and cons to what you're saying, and I don't disagree. That is absolutely probably the best way forward. But take my 3 videos that I've uploaded this week. Actually, you can even include the one that I did last week. 4 videos.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. And
how are they doing by chance?
Oh, they're doing better than my streams.
Dub.
One of them did way better than my streams. In the first 2 days, it got 1,500 views, and I think now it's up to 1,800 views. But it was pretty crazy for what it was, I guess.
Yeah.
But especially because I know that I skimp on the editing. I can 100% recognize that fact. But for those 2 weeks, I did a stream on last Friday and a stream today. That's it. That's all I did. I did not play outside of that. I did not play Minecraft. I spent that time editing, and because like I despise the editing so much, I would do 15 minutes of editing, and then I would do something else for 2 hours. I did not want to edit. Like I am.
You gotta find someone for that then.
Yes, I do. And I've tried. Like I'm not gonna pay somebody yet because I don't even pay myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you find somebody that's willing to invest the same amount of time that I have invested in my channel and not get anything because there is no money yet?
As someone who's trying to do editing as a career path, I guess that's a tricky thing because one, like, even for me, like, even if I was considering, like, let's say even if you didn't have much money, you're like, okay, I'll offer you this tiny bit, right?
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I'm in school and, like, I just don't have that much time to commit to a full, like, being a primary editor for a YouTuber or streamer. So it's already hard to find someone who has all that free time.
Yep.
And if someone does have all that free time, then they're probably going to want to be compensated, whether it be long-term or with just, like, a flat fee for doing the video, or, like, it's a whole thing. So the only things I could think of is find someone who, I mean, it would take a small miracle, but it's not impossible at all. Someone who likes your content and is willing to be a part of it and, like, make a form or something, and people can fill it out. And you could also, if you don't want to pay anyone, this is a very stupid answer, but it's just an answer that's true. If you don't like the editing, then you just find ways to make yourself enjoy it more. Because if the only person who you think is going to edit it is you, and you do it in 15-minute spurts, either don't get distracted as much and, like, find ways to keep the distractions away, or if it's just because it's boring and, like, mind-numbing for you, then find a way to make it more enjoyable.
Oof. Yeah, so here's when I did my editing the first time around. I loved learning the editing. But after you know how to do it, there was no joy in it for me. Like, it was literally... most of you are probably too young to understand this that are watching, but, like, it was like a job that literally puts you into a state of mind that you just don't want to be in. Like, you would do anything to, like, you would do anything to get away from that, and that's kind of what I did. So that's essentially what editing is.
Can I ask a counter question?
Yeah, go for it.
Is that before you start editing or once you start editing? Because I
when I
totally understand. Oh, that is because for me,
like,
just I think I'm just a lazy piece of shit. I'll say it bluntly. I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. So for me, sometimes I'll be like right now even, I need to edit. But I'm playing Skyblock, or at least, like, get some rest, and then edit when I get up, right? I'm just playing Skyblock though, because I'm just procrastinating it. If I can get in the chair and the editing software is open, I just, like, get engulfed, and next thing I know, it's been like 3 hours, and I've had the most productive session of my life. For me, the challenge isn't the editing; it's I need to convince myself to start, or, like, trick my brain into, like, oh, I'm just gonna edit for like 2 minutes. And next thing I know, I've just done like a whole thing and it's been hours and like it's I just have to get past that like invisible barrier.
That's not what it is for me, unfortunately. It's definitely not
Yeah.
that.
If it's just you not liking editing, then that is a completely different
Like last night,
thing.
I not last night, yesterday afternoon. I was like, I was looking at stuff and on the internet, and I was like researching just growth and everything like that. And I was like, you know what? I really just need to make myself do this, and I did. I made myself edit the video that I uploaded this morning, and from start to finish, I think it took me 5 hours, and I did it all in about probably like 6 hours, maybe 6.5 hours yesterday. And like, I can force myself to do it, but again, it will lead to me being like, no, no, no.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I don't
Also,
have
Druzy,
much advice for that.
the 13 hours, that was the only footage I had. That was literally all I had when you were like, hey, I'll edit the Hunger Games event for you.
Yeah.
That was literally all I had. Tyler, bro's given a reworded techno speech. What? I don't know what that means, Tyler. To be honest, one loyal subs 1,000 is greater than 1,000 unloyal subs. 100 loyal subs that participate and interact with your content is better than 100,000 subs. I'm pretty sure, because that will help you more. Like, the higher retention, the greater interaction percentage, and everything like that will help you with the algorithm more than just a simple view that somebody watches 5% of your video.
Oh, watch time's totally a part of it.
Yeah.
Though I don't think it's bad to have people who like aren't like crazy loyal, like they have to watch oh my god, it's a new Skittler upload, I have to watch the entire thing the exact moment it comes out. Because in my opinion, this goes back to what I said earlier. Oh, Crown of Greed, free mill. If you
GG's.
make the quality, then people will just naturally gravitate towards, even if they're not like watching every video, if someone is new and they click on and they watch one video, then that you've already like, if you can just get their attention, they get the watch time. You get the watch time for that one video and they enjoy it. They don't necessarily, it's not this perfect like world where, oh my god, I like this person now, I'm gonna go watch all their content and wait for their new one and turn notifications and
But I
just
mean,
make cool shit, have fun with it, and if you watch it over and you like, what I used to do a test for myself. I used to sit through the entire thing, and the ones that like, there's a correlation, the ones that did very well were generally the ones that I wanted to myself watch more. So like, you kind of have to like, even if you don't want to, you really got to make sure that it's that like something you would watch yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't entirely disagree. However, I will say that being how do you put this without sounding?
You can sound however you want to sound.
That's true, I can. Basically, it's not like doing it in a half-assed way doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's less efficient, which I get. But less efficient is better than not at all.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I can agree with that. I guess like the same way that brands have like brand loyalty, like if you want to, like, you can build up, let's call it Skittler loyalty. Sure. Right? There's two types of at least main, I guess, quote unquote Skittler loyalty. The I would say the majority, because you were just talking about like you'll have streams where it's just 15 people who watch 5 hours trophy fishing, so they don't necessarily care about the content. They enjoy watching you for you.
Yes.
That is like a type A. Oh, hold on, there's an quiz. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. The type B is more like if one is for the personality, then one is more like it's just you expect that high quality. Like some people will watch a video and they can like your personality and they can you know, like but they'll only like click on so many if they just like don't find the content. Like it's like it's a juggling act.
Indeed it is.
The whole YouTube system.
Do I know how to PvP? Do I know how? Yes, absolutely. Am I good at it? Not even a little. Nick! Exclamation point Eman to see how to join the stream. Or to join the carries.
Oh, I just got another include. Well, not me, but
to make people watch you for you, they would need to get to know you, which is really hard if the content is kind of boring. John, this is true. However, in something like this scenario, so I don't always do the boring stuff, and I gain lots of viewers doing this right here, what you are currently watching. And as in the aspect of streaming, this will bring new people in that enjoy. And then when you do those other things to, you know, take a break from doing this, because I used to do this 5 days a week for like 12 weeks in a row. And I used to honestly stream like 5 to 9 hours a day instead of 2 to 4. Because over the last month or so, my hours per week spent streaming have honestly gone down. But it brings new people in, and then those people hang around. And if they take a break from Skyblock and they come back, they remember this, and then they stop in and say, hey, how's it going? And then they get back into things and they hang out. It's so if I only did trophy fishing and it was as that boring 100% of the time, yeah, no, nobody's gonna. I would not have any following. Maybe one person, maybe two, but no.
If there are 100 Skittler enjoyers, I am one of them.
Oh,
if there's
this
10
guy.
Skittler enjoyers, I am one of them. If there's 5 Skittler enjoyers, I am one of them. If there's 1 Skittler enjoyer, that is me. If there are no Skittler enjoyers, I am deceased.
Ridiculous.
Bars. Also, I don't know if you heard, I dropped a Chimera.
Hey, GG's.
Isn't that a baller? That's just 110 mil, which is... I don't know what I'm going to put it towards, actually. Because before I was working towards the Warden helmet, and now I have that, and now I don't know. What could be a good purchase with the Chimera book? I mean, I could go for looting 5 on my hyper data effects. But I feel like there's a more beneficial purchase I could make.
Druzy, if you want to, that is fine with me. Hey, Pokemos, and welcome back. Good to see you. Afmitwaf. Afmitwaf? Offmitwaf. I don't know how to say that. I'm not sure which is correct. Hello, can you give me some loot? I cannot, but you can join this free carries if you want.
That sounds like a dub to me.
Any cores? No, not yet. Not today. Also, if you guys are dying on your to your bosses, exclamation point survive if you're new here. It's a list of items to help you survive so that you don't die. And I can kill your boss. You're fire freezing me, Pepsi?
Yo, Skiller.
Chimera 1 Water Fina, Chimera 1 Datalistics, GG's Pepsi. That is quite the haul. What is the price of these? 109 and 103.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive right now.
That is crazy. GG's
Someone
Pepsi.
should insta buy so I can get 100 mil file.
Yeah, Pepsi, that's awesome.
Oh, damn, my quartz minions had blocks in them. What the fuck?
Jocko Mako,
Oh, but
welcome back. Good to see you.
Skitler.
Water Fina.
Dude, I was doing F6, right? So I can get a giant sword.
One part of me is so tired, and another part of me is like so determined to keep doing Diana because I dropped the Chimera.
What about the giant sword, Water Fina?
I was doing F6.
Let's keep going.
No, you can go and talk. You can go, continue talking. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Water Fina?
I was doing F6, right? And I was trying to get a giant sword, and I got 2 of the fell thingies, the fell skulls. I got 2 of those. I got 5 recoms, a summoning ring, and a necromancer chestplate in like 15 runs.
That's absurd. But no giant sword.
No giant sword.
Darn.
I got about everything else though.
Ivar, there's no way to avoid the boss TPing to you, by the way.
Alright, fish have all the golden heads though. I got scarves.
Dang. That's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
John Gaming says that it's interesting to hear me talk about content creation. It really is interesting. I've enjoyed learning about it, and the more you learn about it, the more it inspires you. But again, that all comes back to editing, and even with being inspired about learning and growth and the financial aspects and the community that it can build, I still can't do the editing. I know it will eventually burn me out if I get too carried away by it, which doesn't take much, honestly. Like,
I'm gonna give you my based take, Skitler, okay?
You go right ahead.
So, I personally will probably never touch content creation again with a 10-foot pole. At least me as the creator and face. Because back like a year ago, I'd say, I was just like very, very always stressed and overthinking and anxious and like, oh my god, what if this? What if this? And like, this is silly, but like YouTube was kind of for me just like more to overthink about. Granted, it's not bad at all now. Sorry, I just thought I was gonna drop another Chimera there. That would be funny. But basically, I don't know how to explain it properly. Just people getting the expectation: when are you going to upload? Number one, number two, like trying to the YouTube. The analytics are intentionally designed to make you feel bad whenever the video does bad. You know, when you get a new AirPods just bad, you're going to... Okay.
There we go. I think that should work.
Right.
Speak. Okay, perfect. Basically, one, it's like an obligation where people almost expect you. Like, obviously, you don't have to. I'm just like people, like, when are you gonna upload? When are you gonna upload? You know, what if I just like didn't want to for that a long period? You know what I mean? Like, people, no matter when I got on Skyblock, like even now, people still ask me. I'm like, bro, all my videos are basically gone. Like, I privated all of them. My ass is not uploading. I apologize. So one, there's the expectation. Number two is just like, I don't know. I don't need to be a public face to like. You have to think, why do people do YouTube? Is it, you know, some people do it for money or fame, or they want to build a cool community or meet people, or, you know, maybe in this community they want YouTube rank. And for me, I kind of just like, I kind of got everything that I wanted from it, which was I improved editing, I met a lot of cool people, and I don't know. It was just overall fun. It was a fun experience, but like I had no use to continue it. It was just a detriment to my mental, and I was just like, well, you know, I don't really want to do this, so why should I keep doing it if, despite that people may or may not expect me to do so. So I'm just like, okay, one day, and never look back. And it was a very good decision. I will say that.
Yeah, I can understand those aspects, but most everything that you said, the reason why you don't anymore, I literally, like, people have already had that kind of reaction to me in my uploading. And when I used to do it before, it was that and then some. Like, I had videos that had 20,000 views from before, and like there was a huge crowd of people, but trying to, I guess I learned more than just the editing aspect of it. It doesn't matter what anybody wants. Realistically, yeah. I mean, it does to an extent, but like, to an extent, most people's expectations are, this is a dangerous slippery slope, but I'm going to say it anyway, are basically irrelevant. Because when the content comes out, I get that they have the want to be satisfied now feeling. However,
yeah,
I mean, so many people that watch like a TV show get that exact same way. And guess what? They still wait a year, and when that comes out a year later, they still watch it because they enjoy that content. So as long as you can understand the fact that it doesn't matter what people want, as long as you can provide it to them, I mean, in a reasonable amount of time, and if you wait 10 years to put out a second season, most people aren't even going to know that that show even existed anymore. So, like, there's a balance, I guess I would say. But, I don't know.
I agree with you in normal circumstances where, like, just do what you want. But for me, it was just like I was overthinking stuff, and also just like, how do I explain this? I also just don't want to be like with YouTube. When you start doing well, you are essentially locked into that form of content. Like, if you try to switch, most of the time your channel will just die. There's the stress of it. Like, it's just not really like, it's very difficult to make a sustainable thing that is also something that, even if it's on the same topic over and over again, it's still something you enjoy delving into. I'll still enjoy Skyblock. I don't think I'll quit it until the game just like straight up dies. But like, I had to like force myself to like try to enjoy these concepts I was coming up with, because like a bunch of them were very, very creative. But then I'm like, when I actually thought about doing these concepts, all of a sudden I wasn't enjoying it. So I like being the creative mind behind the ideas or the writing or the editing. And that's exactly how I found, like, I mean, I don't regret it, because now I know that I want to do editing. I just don't need to be, not everyone needs to be the glamorous, like, you know, face of it. There's some work that needs to be done on the back end too, and some pre-production work.
Yeah.
So like, I just enjoy the process, and I enjoy the creative aspect, and I enjoy meeting people. And you can do all that without the added stress. I should have just said that. That is a way better summation of everything that I wanted to say in like one sentence.
Everything else that is offered from YouTube is not worth the stress, in your opinion. That's what.
Yes.
That is
Because,
the gist of it.
Exactly. Because I don't think getting like I know the whole bigger number, better person, whatever. Like, who cares about the number of subscribers you have? And like, for me, like obviously, not who cares about money. That's a very different thing. It's more like I don't. If I'm a very minimalist person. Like, if I just have enough to like, I can't complain about anything. I have a computer. I have a roof over my head. I'm working towards a career. Like, I am very content with that, and I don't need anything like crazy or more. People always kind of need to like keep reaching more. Like they need to keep moving up in the ladder or keep growing or making more money. Like, I don't know. Like, the stress is just not worth any of the YouTube benefits, provided I had continued with it, and it obviously ended up working out. But yeah, I don't know. That was a bit of a rant.
No, it makes sense to me. I mean,
yeah.
I think the thing that I enjoy most, which is partially why the streaming is so easy for me to do, is I think most of my enjoyment comes from helping people. And I can very honestly say that it's not playing the game. While it's cool to think about the idea that one day playing a game could pay my bills, that is not the main driving force of this. I legitimately enjoy helping people get to the point where they can enjoy different aspects of the game. So like it has nothing to do with helping them reach the different aspects of the game that they might enjoy. It has to do with the helping them get something, anything. And so like the fact that people enjoy these free carries because it helps them, that's what does it for me. I enjoy helping people. And so that's kind of like why, like, when I say I intend to one day pay an editor 6 figures a year to edit full time, that doesn't mean that when my channel makes $100,000, I'm going to pay an editor 6 figures. No. In fact, when my channel makes, if it ever reaches the point where it makes 7 figures, realistically, I probably still won't pay an editor $100,000 a year. It would take probably $2-3 million yearly, because essentially I want to use this channel in a philanthropic way, such as Mr. Beast, Mark Rober. Actually, I guess Mark Rober doesn't entirely do that. I mean, he's done philanthropy.
He can be philanthropic.
Yeah.
It's just a different style of it,
yes.
I guess.
So, like, that, ultimately, that is my goal. Like,
gotcha.
I want to help people, and not in the form of a charity, because then you're kind of relying on others to essentially give you stuff so that you can then be capable of helping others. And that's not what I don't want to be tied to that. I want to provide a form of content that is enjoyable for people to consume, and for that type of content enable me to do anything that I like, that benefits others or provides them with some sort of value. I don't know. That's my goal.
No, it makes sense. That's cool.
And it's like, it's a proven way that works, because with the realization that this may sound like a broken record, Mr. Beast is wildly successful. And, like, I don't know if anybody here has ever done something as simple as paying for the meal behind them in a drive-thru. But the amount of happiness that that brings, or the amount of joy, or I don't know, just the feeling that it gives when not knowing that you did something for somebody because they couldn't do it. Like, the people behind me in a drive-thru absolutely can pay for their meal, otherwise they wouldn't be in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
But you don't know anybody's circumstances. Like, I could have very well paid for somebody's meal behind me that is a multimillionaire. I don't know. But they're still happy about it. Oh,
It's like
GG's on the core
surprise.
Pepsi.
It's like the opposite of an inconvenience. It's a surprise convenience.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. That's my take on it.
That is an interesting take. I don't know how, because that's a pretty ambitious goal. I will say two things.
So,
one,
you say that, but it's not. I have no expectation to be the next Mr. Beast. If I can be a 1% of Mr. Beast, I win. I have essentially surpassed my goal.
Yeah.
Doing it on a scale like Mr. Beast, that's got to be something else.
Okay. I was gonna
but
say, I mean, it's still. I'm not saying like, even if it's not on a scale, it's still kind of difficult-ish. So I would say, what's it called? I think it's still, no matter what, it's still going to be difficult. But either way, I think you could do it, and I wish you very, very good luck.
Thanks. Although I will say, to an extent, it doesn't take luck, it takes dedication, which I have.
Yeah.
As long as I don't edit.
Yeah. As long as you don't. We'll figure that out. We'll get there.
Definitely. Boo-hoo. It's been a long conversation. Hey, Save John, thanks for the $3 yet again. Thank you. I find this to be incredibly inspiring. I think I'm going to do my research and finally start my own channel that I've been thinking about for so long. Honestly, I think that's a good choice, John. I will say that listening to interviews and podcasts and learning all about the YouTube space and where people like Mr. Beast, Ludwig, all of the very well-known large content creators think that YouTube is going to go, it is not too late. I mean, you missed the big COVID boom, so did I. Don't worry. It's not the end of the world. You missed a bunch of things that could have absolutely catapulted any channel's growth, and every channel's growth, realistically. But as long as you put the effort in to learn what you're doing, and as long as you have an entrepreneurial mindset, I would say, and you're not afraid of failure, because like one of the things Ari already pointed out was he didn't like the idea of something not performing well, or the stress that could cause.
Well, that's just like a minor thing, but you know what? There's just a lot of,
I don't know.
There's, in my opinion, just so many things that could make YouTube
be a source
of stress.
I guess it would depend on your perception of failure, because if you look at failure as the, oh no, this isn't going to work, instead of as failure is a part of success. You can ask any multi-billionaire, any multi-millionaire, any successful person out there. failure is an important part of success. You have to learn what doesn't work and what can be a time sink and all of these other things in order to get to the end goal of being quote unquote successful. It's an important part, in my opinion. And if you get defeated by failure, then that's ultimately a non-starter. Like if you can't take 500 people telling you aren't going to make it, or that's a waste of your time, then that in and of itself means that you are already setting yourself up for defeat. You need to be able to tell those people, just because you don't get it doesn't mean it's not possible. Because let's take, who's a good example of this?
It's like, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Yes, you need to.
I cannot handle the heat, so I took a step back and I'm like, okay, what do I actually want from this?
And that's not to say that all of those things don't deserve their weight. Like with what Ari was saying about thumbnails and editing and it being important. You need to be able to recognize that that is 100% true. And yes, I could perform better if I did it differently. And even if I think, like with, what's a good way to put this? Let's say I had a video that I uploaded that I put my entire heart and soul into, and I was so pleased with it, and I thought there was nothing better in the world. If somebody comes to me and says something like, well, actually, it's not good for this reason, you need to be able to accept that that is not necessarily wrong. And you need to be able to take away that person's perspective of it and take it with a grain of salt, I guess. There's always room for improvement. Always, I guess.
Maybe I worded it wrong, because it's not about like people saying, "Oh, this is so bad." Like, I don't care about what they think.
No. I'm not saying that was the
it's a
core
matter of
what
like, it's just a battle against yourself, in the sense that you're just overthinking a vast variety of things that culminate in just YouTube being from, this should be a fun activity, why can't I enjoy this? So it's like it becomes like it's an obligation. There's things that you can keep thinking about. There's always this thing in your head that you could always be doing more, be doing better. Maybe you add this interaction that you didn't like, and now you're like in the spotlight. Maybe anyways, the list just goes on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Based.
Totes. I think to an extent, it takes a certain type of personality. The issue is, as I have no idea how to make things others would enjoy. Here's the beauty of YouTube. The audience that YouTube has is so vast. You can literally stream watching paint dry. And I'm not saying that that's going to be the best idea. You will find somebody that enjoys it. This platform is so massive that there is something for everyone. Now, that's where you need to ask yourself, it's not about what other people enjoy, it's about what you enjoy. Because if you do it solely for others. Like, my channel, I am doing things for others. I am doing carries, and I intend to eventually grow one day to continue doing stuff for others. If you do not enjoy the doing it for others, it's not going to work.
Yeah, no, completely agree.
You're going to worry about what people expect of you. You're going to... It's like with me in editing. I fully understand the fact that I cannot do I am capable. I choose not to do the editing, I guess I would say. Because at a certain point, I'm going to be like, no, this isn't worth it. So you need to find something that the content that you create is worth it for you.
Yeah.
Like, Be Amazed has a very successful YouTube channel, and they cover things like just random facts. It's a type of educational channel, and guarantee you, if he or they, I think it's a team of people, if they did not enjoy that type of content, they would not still be doing it. And like, if they really wanted to be a review channel and they were doing their fact-based channel, they would not still be around. It's something that they enjoy doing. Or if you take, there's this one guy that investigates, and I can't remember his name. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, he just finds a subject and he investigates it. And the last thing that he investigated was McDonald's, or not the last thing, but one of the things he investigated was the broken McDonald's ice cream machines. And it's about doing what you enjoy, I guess, is what I'm getting at here.
You know, that's fair. Yeah.
It's not about doing things that others would enjoy. It's about doing what you enjoy, because guarantee there are people out there that will enjoy you doing what you were doing.
Yeah. My goodness. Skittler.
Yes, Ari.
This was a very deep and intellectual conversation. My brain is now... I guess. Anyway, I was kind of over-exaggerating it a bit, but that was a very lovely conversation.
Definitely.
Just a bit. I honestly am going to take a nap. Like the basic person I am, because that sounds really nice right now. But I don't know. Good luck with the rest of your stream, man. And
thanks.
If you ever, I mean, I'm not the greatest, but if you want some advice with anything, or you just want to run by some kind of video or thumbnail, I will take a look. Just send me a DM.
Sure. I can't say that I ever will, because it's not.
Fine.
I know what is good and what is bad. It's the effort that I avoid putting in so that I don't walk away.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will just wish you a very, very, very good luck on your work.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And remember, guys, if you like this kind of content, be sure to go down and subscribe and notification bell. It helps Skittler a lot, and he just made a very inspirational speech about how he wants to be oh my god, big word. Thank you.
Philanthropic.
Philanthropic. I know it's not that bad.
Philanthropy. That's the problem with the English language.
Blah 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 blah. Just go subscribe and hit the bell, okay? I'm not even gonna try to say the word anymore. Goodbye.
See ya, Ari. Cheese Yes, those kinds of conversations are fun. I enjoy them too. Do I get a scroll or Eman carries? I think that you should do whichever one you want. Save John. Can you ask Ari if he give me some advice? He is already gone. I would say ask him yourself, but he is no longer here. Yes, Pepsi, I agree. Tarb asked me if I liked his name when he changed it, and I told him no. I like it when it stays the same. Bali is here. Why isn't Bali in VC? Is Waterfina here, or did he get here? He is still here. Hi, Waterfina. Sup? Druzy will join VC. Druzy wants to join VC. I can try again this time, but don't give me 13. Yeah, I already answered that part. I'll be able to do it quicker, even thumbnails. I've been doing them. Not editing for my course, but Photoshop. Thumbnails, if you want to give it a try. If you want me to edit, please just don't give me 12 hours of footage. I almost completed it, and then you know what happened. But that was a thing, too, and was a lot of time. Yeah, Druzy, that's part of the issue that I run into with doing... First of all, I mean, you saw how long it took me just to give you that kind of footage. And if I give you that much footage every single week to make 10 different videos, I mean, it's... I don't know. There are so many logistics that are kind of crappy aspects that are necessary. But I can understand that. Although I do believe I was very upfront with that when you offered to do it. Just saying. Kasoski, hello. How do I join? Exclamation point Eman. To see how to join. Glizzy, welcome back. Good to see you. Boohoo, by the way, welcome back. I already read something you said, but welcome back. Good to see you. Cheese, also I read what you said. Welcome back. Good to see you. Do you know how much longer you will be streaming for? I do not, to be honest. I intended to go for about another 2 hours, but I don't know if I will. I'm unsure. I have to go check my aunt's house this evening, and I don't know. I just don't know. We're gonna kind of play it by ear, and that's what's gonna happen. Leave your name the same, Tarb. I'm not paying you 100 mil for that. I'm pretty sure maybe it wasn't Tarb, but I told, he was like, what should I change my name to? And I told him sub to Skittler, and he said, next time I'll do that, because you had already changed it. And then he changed it, he did not do it the next time, by the way. That was a bold-faced lie on his part. No, you didn't? Okay, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was somebody else. It might have been somebody else. Sup, ninja? I'm not. It could have been somebody else. Do you know how the Hungry Hiker works? I do not. I've literally never done that. He gives you a clue, and then that sends you somewhere, and then you dig on a block or something, and it gives you a treasure. I don't know. That is like, I know that he gives you a clue, and that sends you somewhere. That is the extent of it. The digging on a block, I don't know if that's it or not. I have literally never done it. If you want it, Tarb. That is if you want it. I mean, JJ Jaden, yeah, absolutely. Just start carrying, bro. It's not a thing I take rolls for. If you want to do it, you can do it. However, I will ask that you, one, don't do melee. Because people will have done that in the past, and they lure bosses away unintentionally to avoid dying. No melee. 2, don't attack until everything is out of hits phase. And 3, do not stand between me and Bolivong and the bosses, because we do hits phase, and if you stand between us, the arrows hit you, they don't explode. It's no bueno, and yeah. A Spider Slayer carries. Boo-hoo. That is, you can literally spend 14 mil on the AH, buy a Fire Veil Wand and some Wise Dragon armor, and you literally have everything you need. It is essentially semi-AFKable at that point, because all you do is click Fire Veil and walk around. When your boss spawns, you click Fire Veil, stand still, boss dies, click Fire Veil, walk around. Rinse and repeat endlessly. That is all you do. And it costs less than 20 mil to be able to do that. No, not for Blaze Slayer, for Spider Slayer. Blaze Slayer is a completely different animal. And when prices drop, I will probably craft my tier 3 daggers and put Chimera on them and stuff. And maybe we'll attempt a stream where I do that. We'll have to see how it works out. Because those kinds of... that stream will be one boss at a time. That is how it will have to go. And we'll have to see. I do think I want to try it after I make my tier 3 daggers, and we'll go from there. Because yeah, if it's horrible, or if people don't wait their turn or whatever, I mean, if it ends up with more people leaving than staying through, then no, it's not something we're gonna do. And aside from that, it's honestly less beneficial than doing Eman carries, because there's nothing from Blaze Slayer that is detrimental to progression. Like, I am very end game and I still can't use an SOS flare because I have not put the time into Blaze Slayer to get to Blaze 7. However, with Eman, Master Mode is not locked, but term is definitely more important. I do have good Crimson. I have God Roll Crimson, and it is only burning, but I can easily afford to take it to Infernal. And I haven't because I didn't have tier 3 daggers because they were 1 bill apiece, and that's not even including Chimera. So, yeah. But I think that when they release the changes for the Inferno minions, depending on how much cheaper they become, I will do that. Or I will at least slowly work towards that, and that is something that we will end up doing in the future. Herbs of 44, welcome back. Good to see you. Totally boohoo. John Gaming, do you know someone that can give good advice on cutting vids and recording and stuff like that? Realistically, with about, I'm going to say, 20 to 30 hours of watching YouTube videos, you can learn all of it. It's not hard. Well, it wasn't hard for me to learn. But it is not something I can do. It was honestly fun to learn, but after I learned it, there was no value in it for me. Well, that's not true. There is a value, but the value it provides is outweighed by the unhappiness it causes. Mint, welcome back. Good to see you. I didn't even know you were here. Uh-oh, I don't have any arrows left. We're gonna have to fix that. Pillow! Exclamation point Eman to see how to join. You are more than welcome to join. Pepsi. I just honestly have not had the desire to put the work into crafting them. So I don't know. I honestly do not know. I currently have over 2 billion coins in the bank. I can afford to do it. I just don't want to take the time to buy the items off at the auction house and then fuse them all together and then do it all over again until I get to a 10 or to a 9 to combine with my boots. Hey, Jolly 666, did you hit Eman 7? Is the GG's in order? You probably hit it earlier during all of that conversation when I wasn't reading very much chat. Thank you. Also, at the end of the stream, I have a gift for you. Sounds good to me. I like gifts. Do I need a Terminator for M3, or is it... Whoa, whoa. When you look away from the screen to read chat, and you kill yourself. Honestly, though, why aren't you in VC, Bolly? Minty, you're getting close. 34 bosses to go. Very nice. Let's see. Do I need Terminator for M3, or is it Juju enough? Juju is enough. However, for the sake of Party Finder, a lot of them require Terminator because there are people out there that do have a Juju that give people that are capable with a Juju bad name. I already have Premiere Pro. Okay, so Google how to do things on, or not Google, well, Google will pull up the YouTube videos. Just Google how to do transitions, how to do cuts, and things like that. And then after you learn how to do the editing, or if you already know how to do the editing, then what you're going to want to do is look up hooking for viewers and thumbnails and what the YouTube algorithm essentially favors. And for the algorithm specifically, it's about retaining people beyond 30 seconds. And then it's not just that, it's interaction, so comments and likes. Subscribers help with trivial things that don't affect the algorithm. So you could have 0 subscribers and still have videos that perform better than people with 1 million subscribers. It's subscribers used to matter, but now it's more or less for the content creator themselves for brand deals and such, as a metric for brand deals. For the algorithm, you want to have people engaged in the video through likes and comments, and you want to have retention, and you want to have the ability. So click-through rate, I don't believe affects the algorithm. However, if you don't have click-through rate, it doesn't matter if you have the other things, which is where your thumbnail and your title come into play. So you want to have at least, I would honestly say that I guess I don't really know. I'm not enough of an expert to know if title matters more or if thumbnail matters more. Because a thumbnail can be grabbing, and then if they look at the title and it's like, ooh, that thumbnail looks like a delicious plate of food, and it's about food poisoning, well, they're probably not going to watch because they thought that they were going to learn how to make some delicious meal or something. Or conversely, if your title says what it's like to jump off a bridge, and the thumbnail is a bridge that is visibly 5 feet high, it could maybe not garner a lot of attention. So, I don't know. It's tough to say. Anyway, aside from that, you want to look up strategies for retention in the first 10 seconds of your video, how to grab somebody and then keep them hooked. And then after you've got that down, I would say go on to learning different tactics for keeping their attention throughout the video. And another thing is making sure that you're not too long-winded in certain aspects, like your intro and outro. I don't know. There's lots to it. Lots to it. How long are you streaming for? I don't know, Mintus. I do not know. I might and get my Eman killed if party is open still. It is open. There's room for 4 people on the server. Bali, did you say why you aren't in VC? For those of you in the stream, if you guys are interested in doing VC, there's VCs on my server that people use. Like, I just looked to see if Bali sent me a DM, and I saw Pillow in a VC. So if you guys want to interact with each other, by all means. Like Mango and standing right behind you. Then again, if you guys want to keep it to yourselves, there's nothing wrong with that too. Where is the Discord? Do !! Discord and the bot will post it in stream chat. Or you can click on the description of the live stream, it's there as well. Hey, Toggled, welcome back. Good to see you. Is the guild open? It is. You do have to meet the requirements, but yeah, anybody's welcome to join. And I think currently the guild requirements are level 200, Skyblock level 200, and Cat of 24. I think you can do !guild in stream chat for the Rex. Of course, Serial, thanks for being here. Sounds good, Toggle. Sounds good. I was so off on that. Oh, boy. Alright, we need a new server. So /pl/is, there's 22 of us, so we need a full server. That is unfortunate. Alright, so we need a server with essentially 6 people or less. Let's go for a server with 10 people or less. That way we can at least get started, and then we can get people in, and then as people leave, we will warp the remaining people in. So, if you feel so inclined, /warpn/is endlessly until you find a server with 10 people or less. And if you find a server with 10 people or less, type your IGN and the number of people on your server in stream chat so that when you send me a party invite, I know whose party invite to accept. And 3, Furious Castle, Mango Kato. All right, that was fast. What day is it, actually? Because we might need to give it a few minutes, because if our server updated, that means that others are going to as well. Is it a day 0? I should have gone with that. Day 1? Okay, that works. Send me a party invite. Redhead has 6 people. Sternritter, 10 people. Nedge Slow, welcome back. I haven't seen you until you sent the friend request. But either way, somebody opened it and warped. But how many people are there now, Mango? Okay. For Redhead and who else was it? Glizzy. Neither one of you partied me. You typed your IGN and how many people, but then neither one of you partied me. You've got to party me. As soon as I see the party invite, okay, Pillow has one with 4 people. I need the invite. 3 players, Sternritter. Pillow Comfiness was the first one. Insanity, Red Check. Oh, Sternritter was there. My apologies, Stern. We'll go with this one, because you were first. All right, everybody P-join and type warp. There's still room. Ballabong isn't here, but guess we'll have to make do without him. Ooh, I almost killed myself. Hey, Ballabong's here now. Log for 4, welcome back. Sammy, welcome back. Good to see you guys. How are you guys doing? Absolutely, Toggle. There's room for 2 people. Type warp. Type warp so it warps you in. Alright, Pepsi, GG's again on the core. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for joining. Do you know about the Discord bug? I do not. I do not know what the Discord bug is. For those of you that are new here, if you type !survive in stream chat, there's a list of items to help you survive your bosses. Log for 4, you absolutely can. Of course you can. Do you not remember how? Eman. Ecoscape, hello. Welcome. A lot of people got banned from Discord for no reason by accident, but only on PC. Interesting. You can't join. Oh, does it say the party is full? Party is not full. Although, if you guys already are on the server, you're welcome to stay and keep spawning your bosses, but please leave the party if you are already on the server so that other people may join the party and wait for their chance to be warped in. Superior Dragon. There was a bug in Cloudflare, not Discord. I have no idea what Cloudflare is. Ecoscape! Exclamation point Eman. Or do what Boohoo said. Jakamako, welcome back. Good to see you. If you guys are new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Best way to support channel growth. I almost killed myself again, right there. Less than half health. Yikes. You can clip that as many times as you want, Minty. Hey, GG's on Eastlayer 5 pillow. Nice. Now, question is, are you going to go straight for term, or are you going to go enjoy your new use of Juju? Going straight for term. Nice. So, let's see. Next week is Jerry, right? At least the first 3 days of next week. So instead of skipping out on the stream, if there's an Aatrox during my normal hours that I would stream, I will probably stream. Just so you guys know. Oh wait. Is it not Jerry that rotates the mayor perks? Is it Derpy that does that? No, it is Jerry. Yeah, okay. Yeah. When Aatrox... Yeah. So when he's on Aatrox perks... Yeah, I'll stream. As long as it is within my normal hours that I would ordinarily stream. No, it's Jerry. Oh, wait. That was to me saying... Yeah, never mind. Confusing myself now. Whoa, you Arrow. I've been well. How about yourself? Tazoof, welcome back. Good to see you. What's the hardest game you've ever beaten? I don't know. I typically, while I have played things like God of War, that was really fun. I enjoyed. I don't really go for insane mode. I have done I don't know if it was called insane or what on Call of Duty. that was fun, but it's not something I prefer. So I prefer the kinds of games where there's really no end. You kind of just grind, progress, because I like progressing. So I would say that whatever Call of Duty game it was that I played, I couldn't even tell you which one, but I set it to the hardest setting, and I played through the campaign. That's probably the hardest one that I've beaten. I mean, well, I don't know. I played a lot of the Assassin's Creed games. Those were fun. Minty, I am not sure how much longer I'm going to stream for. I don't know. Log for 4. You can off me from ignored list. You're not on my ignore list. / ignore. What are the commands? / ignore list. Oh, you are ignored. What did you do to get yourself there, log for 4? I don't remember. Tell me what it was that I ignore added you for, and tell me you're not going to do it again. If you tell me you don't know, that's not a good enough answer. How do I get to the end island? / warp end. Or, if you don't have the warp, you can do / visit PRTL, and he has portals on his island. I don't know what I was just doing just then, hyping nothing. Until I was out of mana. Not my best move. Oh my goodness. I am messing this all kinds of up. I can. Tell me what you were ignore added for. And as long as you tell me you aren't going to do that thing again, I do not mind removing you. But show me that you can acknowledge what it was you did wrong. Tell me that you're not going to do it again. And I will happily give you another chance. Absolutely. I got mad on you, okay? But what was it you were mad for that led to you? I get that you were mad at me, but what led to the ignoring? Because you're allowed to be mad at me all you want. I'm not going to ignore add you for that. What was it you did? I remember what it was now, by the way. It was something that you did because you were mad. That was not okay. I want to see if he realizes what the issue was, so that I can remove him from my ignore list. I hate ignore lists, but there is a certain point where they become necessary. You didn't read what I said on /PC and I got mad. Yes, but as a result of you getting mad, what did you then do after you were mad that I had a huge problem with? It is okay to be mad. It's what you do with that anger that's the issue. But what was it that you did being mad? Show me that you can recognize what it was and that you're not going to do that specific thing again, and I have no problem removing you. I don't know how to say it in English. Oh. Okay, well, you were disrespectful to other viewers, and you were all around not good in the terms of your behavior towards other people in the stream. That's what led to you being ignore added. So as long as you can tell me that should there arise some kind of situation where you get mad again, and you do not react that way towards the people in the stream, I don't have a problem removing you. Essentially, moral of the story is be nice to other people in the stream. I don't want toxicity at all, of any kind. Even if you're mad. It's okay to be mad. But you should still be able to control your emotions. And all of that jazz. I'd be more nice to people. Good enough for me. There you go. Yes, I agree, Pillow. I agree. I dropped a handle about 2 days ago. GG's, you arrow. That is a W moment. Hello, Log44. Welcome back. Cloudflare is a network service. Ecoscape, I'm sorry that you asked for a warp. I saw that you were muted. Yes, I imagine you've already been warped because that was probably like 6 minutes ago. Yeah, everybody's on the server. Also, there's nothing wrong with focusing more on school, you arrow. Just so you know. Nothing wrong with that at all. Please read what I said. Released floor M7. That's the first thing I've seen you say. I don't know what you said. Running dungeons with 500 speed feels so weird. Yeah, I like to stick around like 320. That's what I'm used to. GG's Whirlwind. One more to go. Bye, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Released floor M7. I'd like to read what you said, but I don't know what you said. Oh, wait. Can you check /do/PV Glock bite and tell me what I can improve? My goal is to defeat tier 4. I get so close, but I run out of mana. Then you need a soul whip with mana steel. Also, I can't PV you. I haven't restarted my game in a few days. And NEU PV does not work after like 8 hours of leaving Minecraft open. So I cannot. And even if I could, I wouldn't, because that leads down a rabbit hole of other people asking, and I can't tell them no when I do it for somebody else. But yeah, it's even if I could, even if I would, I couldn't right now because I haven't restarted Minecraft in a few days. I'm out of mana. My 5-year-old is very sick today. Actually, she has been very sick all week. I'm gonna take her to the doctor tomorrow. Not like sick, like miserable. She's happy she plays all day, but she's been staying home from school, which is not okay. Can't be having that. Minions. I don't have fishing 26. I fished for 4 hours straight, and I still don't have it. Do trophy fishing before you reach fishing 27. Get your trophy hunter gear. That's my advice. Do that first. Get bronze trophy hunter. It takes like 10 minutes. And then if you really, really want to get fishing level, in my opinion, I would go for Obfus 3 fishing. Because those give a lot of XP, and it doesn't take a lot of work. It's basically AFKable. I mean, you have to switch your baits and stuff, but it still works. I have 2 children released Floor M7. I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old. And my wife and my younger daughter went to go pick up my older daughter from school, and they just got home about 25 minutes ago, or 10 minutes ago, or something. Also, you can buy fishing carries. Well, yes and no. I used to do free fishing carries on stream. Because it used to be whoever killed the sea creatures got the fishing XP. They've since patched that correctly this time. They've tried patching it multiple times. I don't know why I'm hyping right now. Now I have no mana. And every time they tried, it didn't work. And now, while it still works, it only works with 1 sea creature. And it's not viable to do fishing carries that way. You'd be better off doing something else to get fishing XP, realistically. Now, if you're rich, like if you were a lowballer, and you've decided to change how you want to play the game, and you have billions of coins, red gifts. Red gifts. Or if you enjoy gambling. Yes, Log44, I see you standing there. What's up? Yes, you arrow slugs are the ones that give XP. Also, Druzy, I saw you say that too. How old am I? I am 32. I will be 33 in a month. Ooh, my wife turns 34 tomorrow. I just realized what date it was. I knew it was coming up, but goodness, this week went by kind of fast. I am out of mana. I'm sorry you're bored, Tarb. What did I get her? Nothing yet. Because I will probably get something tonight while I go to my aunt's. Because this week flew by. That's why. What you mean, why? I don't know where the week went. Is YouTube your main source of income? No. YouTube is not a source of income. This year I have made so little amount of money from YouTube that I don't even have to report it on my taxes. And you have to report something in the US, you have to report it on your taxes if you make more than $600. Now, having made less than that over the whole year, that tells you how much I have made from YouTube. I make more than that in 2 hours of work doing what I ordinarily do. 2 or 3 hours, I'd say, depending on the job. Do you think you will do Eman stream this weekend? No, Rad, I do not stream on weekends. Hey, Pillow. Thanks, I appreciate the $10 super chat. You a pro. Well, hope this helps. Every little bit helps. It's not necessary, but I appreciate it. What is my main source of income? I have owned my own business for the last 8 years. And it's just contract work. See, Kasoski, that doesn't happen with me. I'm already fishing 50. I can catch every sea creature. Now, my active bobber time is an average of like 2.5 seconds or so. And with double hook and flash, I mean, it's tough to say what that would equate out to. But I can fish up lots of sea creatures. But being fishing 50, I would not say that even half of the sea creatures are slugs. I don't know, though. I guess I've never measured that. You do catch a lot of slugs, but it doesn't compare to what it used to be. I just need to stop using my Kime hype. That's what I need to stop doing. Why did you change it to Kime? Because I have 2. That was always my goal. And if I were less focused on chat, realistically, I wouldn't struggle using the Kime hype. When Bolivong is here, I can use it the whole time. Like right there, I just used it. Barely burned any mana. But I have to be kind of focused on it to make sure I don't overdo it. And I just used it right there, but Bolivong didn't help, so he didn't phase skip. Oh, Bolivong wanted the Wise Dragon helmet. I agree, Druzy, I agree. Wants too many personal info from you. Kasoski, Kasoksi. I've been saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. Kasoksi. I just realized that I've been saying your name wrong. I apologize. I don't mind. I've already shared it publicly. Before I had decided to share it publicly, I would get mad at people that would talk about it if they knew about it. Because I didn't want that info out. I wasn't ready for that info to be out there. But now that it's out there, I don't really care. I will say it over and over again. If people ask if they are interested to know. But yeah. What kind of contract work? It's been... So it started out as... I used to do marketing and technology trainer for a big real estate company where I live. And I was moonlighting. I met with the owners of the company. I said, there's no policy against this, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway because I don't know if you're okay with it. And they were like, yeah, we don't mind as long as it doesn't interfere with your work. So I got to moonlight off of my day job doing real estate photos with drones. And then when it got to the point where enough people were deciding to use me for their stuff, I left my job and was doing the real estate photos full time. I bought cameras and lenses and blah 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 blah, and still had my drone and everything. And then when the pandemic happened, my business almost all but died overnight. and I switched to industrial inspection and started inspecting and doing audits on things like cell towers, power lines, oil well pads, and what else have I done? I've done roof inspection, solar inspection. I've done all kinds of different things. I have not done agriculture mapping. That's one thing that I always wanted to try, but never did. Anyway, that was a very travel-intensive job. And it got to the point where if I came home in between contracts, it was really hard for me to leave. Like, after I'm gone from home, I don't have a problem with it. I literally worked, I think, as much as 70 days in a row, just because I had that many contracts to go through and had that much work to do. And after doing that for 2 years, it got to the point where I didn't want to leave home. And I was lucky enough to be in a situation where I could afford to not leave home for a short time. And my wife started working for my aunt in her business. And now my wife earns enough and I have a small enough, I do local work, and if a contract comes along that is good enough pay, I would not turn it down if I have to travel. And I have over the last year and a half or so that I haven't been doing it full time. But anyway, so yeah, it's been kind of a lucky situation where my wife agreed to let me pursue a possibility of YouTube, and she makes enough to cover our bills working for my aunt, and when I take some jobs, that's supplemental enough to make ends meet, and we are comfortable with that, and so that's how it goes, essentially. Yeah. Ordinarily, though, I mean, so like, I enjoyed the work because it allowed me to work as much as I wanted in a day, as little as I wanted in a day. And on top of that, the work itself, some aspects of it I didn't like, but for the most part, I played with a toy for a living. I loved flying my drone and being able to take in different perspectives of ways to see things that you just can't see down on the ground. It's kind of crazy. I have some really cool photos over the years that are just fun. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know. And I used to, like, there were a couple of contracts where we would send our children off with my mom, and I would pay to fly my wife out, and she would get to work with me. And it was enjoyable. And yeah, that's a long roundabout way to tell you what kind of contract work it was. But everyone in the chat, like and subscribe. Hey, Pillow, GG's. Also, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I'm scared of one of my teachers because he didn't want to leak his birth date and is extremely nice to the girls in my class. Awkward. Awkward. Although, I mean, I can understand certain, not the being extremely, well, if it's harmless, I don't know. it's tough to speculate on those kinds of things because you can see how it can go very wrong. But I can also say that not while those kinds of issues do exist in the world, that doesn't mean that that's what your teacher is. That's the kind of person your teacher is. I can understand not wanting to share personal details. It is a them thing that they have to determine when and where they want to share that kind of info. And being nice, as long as no boundaries are overstepped, there should not be an issue with that. But that's a very, very fine line. Like, you cannot. That's a tough situation, I guess. Yeah, Kisoxy, it's essentially I just flew around cell towers taking pictures that would then be used to build a model. So I say cell towers, I also did other things too. Cell towers was easily 90% of my business. But you just take pictures and you provide it to a company to build a model, an interactive model, kind of like just any run-of-the-mill 3D model, like Matterport. And that would be delivered to whatever carrier gave the contract for whether they were doing pre-construction or post-construction, so that they could go to a builder and say, these are the changes we want to make. Here's what we have, and the builder would tell them what it would take. Or after the construction, for post-construction, after the work is already done, they have the model built and stuff like that. With power lines, it's more about not model building, because there's only so much to a power line. You don't really need to build a model of it, not to mention building a model of a power line that is 6 miles long. Not really doable, at least not with today's technology. I mean, well, no, it's probably doable. It's just not feasible or efficient in terms of financial feasibility, I guess, for a business. Photos on power lines suffice entirely. And then another one is that I did, which, so power lines were probably about 1% of my business. I didn't do very much of that. And then oil well pads and oil fields, that was probably somewhere between 5 and 9%. And then other small various things were the rest of it, roof inspection, solar, stuff like that. But the oil was an interesting thing. It was entirely different than cell as well, than telecom. And basically, it's, you fly a very different, very expensive drone and sensor combo to detect methane gas. And it measures the parts...
Gas-sniffing drone.
Yeah, and it measured the parts per million in the air of methane. And they would do that. They would have you go out every month to these... It was a very specific basin that I would go to. And I would have the same 350 well pads each month. And they would need inspected every month to maintain the standards set forth by the government for not leaking methane gas, and to avoid natural disasters or catastrophes that could be easily prevented, like explosions. You don't want those kind of disasters taking place and all that jazz. And so yeah, that was, you would literally inspect all of their separator battery tanks, their cells lines, their depending on the company, whether like Marathon and BP and all of these things, they all have different things that they want inspected. Like you would inspect their compressors and all of these different components that are all on the well pad. Interesting stuff. It's very interesting stuff. tell people to stop killing not their mini boss. I cannot. In fact, I have told everybody in the past that mini bosses are free game. I'm very sorry about that, Kasoxy. That is not...
Mini bosses are high enough health for people to get
XP share on them. They are EXP shareable, and on top of that, they're not all right here. It's not something I can enforce. It is something taking part in these carries, that is something you will have to deal with. Yeah, you Arrow, I totally did. I totally did. Might have been more info than you wanted. I apologize for that. And so yeah, that was another thing that made. Go ahead. Do it.
First place on this drag, real quick.
Do it. That was another thing that made YouTube enticing. Was I've already spent $20,000 on different photo equipment over the years. I wouldn't have to buy equipment to start a YouTube channel should I end up at a certain point vlogging or sharing my face or whatever. I own currently 4 drones, and 4 or 5 cameras and gimbals to mount those cameras and all kinds of different things. Like, I could literally outfit a production team. And
then do it.
I don't want to build my channel that way. That is not something I want to do. I'd rather build a stable foundation with Hypixel. And
I don't even know what you were talking about, to be honest. I just said
you're rude. Jeez, go troll somebody else.
Troll? I'm not trolling.
That is exactly what you're doing. You don't even know what was being discussed, and you ask a question. That is a troll. That is a time waste.
I said just do it. So do it. I didn't ask a question. I was just saying some random shit.
I guess maybe. No, Still trolling. Just saying.
No, not trolling.
Yeah, Cuberzing. GG's on E-Slayer 5. Need to get my daily caffeine.
I need to get my daily too. Daily caffeine at 3 p.m. Makes sense.
Yeah. I usually don't drink it until afternoon because I don't want to get into the habit of drinking coffee, because actually I don't even have a good excuse for that anymore.
Coffee's awesome though.
I don't even have a good excuse for not drinking coffee for my daily caffeine anymore, or even for having a daily caffeine intake. There's really no point to it, to be honest. But I used to, when I would drink coffee, I was the kind of person that liked a little bit of coffee with my creamer. Not exactly the healthiest thing. Not to say the soda is. But
I used to
at
use
a certain
creamer.
point, before I was traveling for work, we decided to cut sugar, processed sugar, out of our lives entirely. Honestly, totally worth it if you have the drive and determination to prepare all of your meals, because you literally cannot buy anything from the store. Like, you have to buy base ingredients and make all of your own food and all of your own snacks and all of your own everything, because you would be shocked about some of the stuff that they put sugar into that doesn't need sugar in the US. Like, the FDA does not do the general public any favors at all whatsoever. Yes, Mango. Another thing is what? Just eat brown sugar. So even brown sugar is processed sugar. It is not pure sugar. Even cane sugar is processed sugar. It is not pure sugar. Like, if you were to suck on a cane sugar plant and get the sweetness from the plant, that is still healthier than processed sugar. I mean, I'm not saying it's necessarily healthy. Whoops, I just killed myself. I'm not saying it's necessarily healthy. However, it's not processed. And it doesn't go through all of the BS that the FDA allows these companies to do to basically fluff up their profit margins. I should have attacked the golem while I was up here. But no joke, like, some of the things that you would be shocked to see a form of processed sugar in, and that's another thing that companies do and the FDA allows, is people learn that these things are processed sugars, so they avoid them. And then companies do something to it, slap a different name on it, get it approved by the FDA, and slap it back in some stuff. And then there are companies that just don't care, and they slap 5 different processed sugars in the same product. It is so absurd. But like, bread. You can't even buy bread from the store. You have to make it yourself. Because bread has processed sugar.
Everything from the grocery store
Crackers. Crackers have processed sugar. If you want to have like cheese and crackers as a snack, you have to make your own crackers. It is insane.
Everything from the store has processed sugar, dude. Everything.
Yeah, it is so absurd.
I'm so arrogant.
Mango, no. Because then I'd have to say yes to other people. Milan, hello. Is there any way I could join your lobby? Absolutely!
See,
Exclamation
Mango,
point email.
he said no. I
Hello.
didn't say no.
Yes, I did say no. Because then I would have
But
to
I
say yes to
didn't.
others.
But maybe it's not you saying yes. Maybe it's me saying yes and no to certain people. That doesn't mean it's you.
Oof, I'm sorry about your dog being sad. Hopefully your dog gets over it. Although I imagine it will. Literally pat it on the head. It will be happy again. He ate tea bags. That sounds no good.
Lie. You look trolling a little bit.
Kasaksi, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Can I do some trolling, maybe?
If you want. You can do anything you want.
Alright.
Thank you so much for
Mango,
carries. I'm
you're
already
in the
halfway
VC
to
now.
Eman 6.
Psych, you thought.
Jeez.
Sorry, I had to do
savage.
some trolling.
You're
I had
a
to do some
savage.
trolling.
Pillow.
Meanie.
GG's on being halfway to Eman 6 already.
Wait, you can drop Ender Slayer 6?
What?
Oh,
What?
you said
No,
Eman
halfway
6.
to E-Slayer 6. E being the
I thought you can only
E-Man.
drop E-Slayer 7.
What? No. No.
He's almost E-Man 6?
Yes. I don't know what I said anymore.
From
Now
Ninja
you're
Park. Hey, I'm
confusing me.
currently muted and I'm unable to message right now. He's still
Yikes,
muted.
Ninja. I don't even remember what it was, but it was 100% deserved. I won't say deserved, but
I remember what it
I
was.
will
He was singing a
say,
song that was very inappropriate for Minecraft chat.
yeah, it was not necessarily deserved, but justified. That's what I was trying to say. 100% justified because it was against the terms of service. I warned you, and you just kept on going until somebody reported you. That is on you. Entirely on you.
If there was a T5 E-Man, bro, that would be kind of useless if it didn't give anything other than what it gives now.
Yeah, that's true. But if it had other rare drops, I mean, I don't care.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
if it had
I'd still kill
a
it.
Hypermax freaking Terminator as a drop, dude. That'd be pretty cool.
Or like a scope for a Terminator.
Or like a bundle core.
Like if there was
cores, you know.
If there was something that you could sell for a decent amount of money, absolutely, hands down, would do it. I would still find a way to do it. I mean, I could just go pull out my Atom Split, or actually, if there was a T5, they would probably release a new tier of the Atom Split, and I would use that with my Crimson and go ham.
No, I think you should just like not do tier 5s.
I don't know about that. I believe it.
That is true, yet it happens to be one of the best weapons in all of Skyblock.
Peter. Absolutely not. No chance. Eman Pet is by far better. However, the Yeti Pet would give you damage still, whereas your Eman Pet will give you far less damage. Yeti is 100% better than an Eman Pet in dungeons.
No, Eman Pet is useless in dungeons.
Yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, a baby Yeti, you don't really use it often unless you're like tanking with like
Nice.
Necron or something. That's the only
GG's,
time it's ever
Minty.
used. Nobody actually uses baby Yeti, really, to be honest. Get this boss over here. Man, I really don't want to buy a new black cat.
Why do you need to?
Remember I told you the day I was putting the pet items with the catechist bowl on it, I accidentally used
yes.
Andy without the catechist bowl.
What the heck? I was on my hype. How did I just blow myself up? How did that happen?
I don't know.
I was holding my hype.
I was thinking about just doing it because I did drop an implosion the other day, or like yesterday, I think it was. So maybe, but I don't know. That's my third null item today, baby.
GG's. Yikes.
How long do you plan on going for?
32 more minutes, at most.
Okay.
Sorry for you, Tarb. Don't know what to tell you. Do you have a term yet? Do you have a term yet, Tarb? Because if you don't, I have no sympathy for you. Just because it's boring doesn't mean... Do you really? Did you actually get it? I didn't know you got it. Oh, definitely not. I could tell. That tells me you're trolling.
I need to check how much soul flow I have, bro. I haven't filled my soul flow in so long. $45K, bro. putting friggin' like 100 mil into Soulflow, whenever I did it, was actually very worth it, bro. I haven't had to fill it since yet.
Yeah, I think the last time I did it, I did about 100 mil when it was 2.5 mil per stack, and I ran out of that like 3-4 weeks ago, and then I spent 40 mil, I think, when it was 6 mil or whatever it was a stack. And then I ran out of that a couple weeks ago, and then I bought another 8 stacks, I think, when it was back down to 3 mil per stack. And I'm still
I'll
on
have
that.
to get more soon.
Guess who's back? What have I missed? A whole lot of not much. If anything at all. You can if you want. If it is just clutter for my inventory, I will probably say thanks, but no thanks. Just so you know, because inventory management is such a pain. Oh, Cred gift. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Done deal. Oh, whoops, I canceled it. Hang on, I gotta kill these. Okay, try again. I didn't mean to cancel it, it was an accident. Yay, red gift. How did I not loot share those? Did I really need to attack in the 3rd phase to get loot share?
Yeah.
I don't get it from one phase?
Whole lot of nothing.
Yep. That's how it's gone the last few weeks. But next week, Jerry will be here, and at least one, maybe 2 of the days, like Monday through Wednesday, Aatrox will maybe fall on stream hours, and I'll stream during Aatrox and get the higher magic bind and totally still not drop anything. I'm asleep now, almost 12 p.m. in my time zone. Alright, Boohoo, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Dude, dungeons the last couple days has been really fucking bad. That server's just been so bad lately.
With what?
Dungeons. Like,
Just,
dude, server's been so laggy.
Honestly, these last 2 weeks, I have not really played at all. It's been honestly quite shocking.
Dungeons. I've just been playing dungeons. Like, maybe 5-10 runs a day. Get my dailies plus a few extra, and then I normally just get off.
What's up, you Arrow? Tamori, welcome back. I've seen you here before, right? Or is there just somebody with a similar name? Maybe that's it. What upgrade should I do to my Magma Rod next? 1010. You shouldn't do any upgrade until it's 1010. Unless you're Iron Man, then clearly 5.5 to 7.7, and then you can go to Inferno. Why am I hyping hit space? You were too.
Ah, was I?
Oh, okay. So you have been here before. Either way, welcome back. Good to see you. Exclamation point Eman to see how to join. Although we will only be doing it for another 24 minutes today. And then I'm going to end stream. How many you got left, Deminty? If it's close, I'll stick around for you. 15 bosses? Okay, yeah, you could probably do that. But if you're only two, maybe 3 bosses away, we'll stay 5 minutes past for you, no worries.
Dang. Dang, bro. Just getting a whole lot of nada.
Indeed. It does happen. Whoa, I lagged. I walked forward and then it lag spiked. That was not... That was not it.
Ooh!
Nothing again?
I almost killed myself.
Oof. Hey, of course, Redhead. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again sometime soon.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Ivar, I
I'm
do
gonna
not
beat
stream
Os-
on
I'm
weekends.
gonna beat Oses. I'm gonna beat Oses to cat of 50.
Yeah, I believe in you. Ivar, if there is a Aatrox perk during Jerry around the time frame that we did it today on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I will stream. I will stream specifically for Aatrox so that people can get the carries during Aatrox.
The only good day for that for me would be Tuesday.
No worries. I can manage without you. It's just way, way better when you're here.
I know. It's also way, way better when I'm here because then you can possibly get your core quicker.
Yeah. So
I've been thinking about just saying budget and buying a core and just giving it to you, but I kind of don't want to do that.
No worries. How are we doing so much damage with bows? So yeah, I would say maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Possibly none. If Aatrox lands, I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it's about to be 4 p.m. If it lands later than 4 p.m., actually, even if it lands later than like 2 p.m., I'm not streaming. Because that's way too late for me to start a stream. But as long as it's in a normal stream time window, kind of, I will do my best to stream so that people can get the benefit of Aatrox. And then if it's not, if that doesn't happen, I will do at least one stream a week, probably on Fridays. That is what I'm leaning towards. Sometime we've done a Thursday stream too, I think.
Hey yo, when is the healer run coming out?
I'll probably edit the rest of the runs this weekend. The other 3. Tank is going to be more work because I didn't have.
I'm assuming.
on the tank clip, I don't have the beginning of the run.
Nah, who cares?
So that one will be a slight bit scuffed, but that's okay. And then I think I'm going to record a couple of other things this weekend.
Dude, I want to get kind of 50. The damage boost increase, or like the stat boost increase, is so much better. You know they increased it, right? From 465 to 475?
I did not.
They did increase it from 465 to 475.
Is that what the game update was today?
No. That's what happened when they updated the dungeon stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, instead of 465%, it's 475%.
Cool. Hey, nice, Druzy.
I don't have any more arrows. Yikes.
Unfortunate. It's alright, I have enough to get through to the end. Hey, Tyler, nice. And then you just have to grind for that core. Unless you are pretty RNG carried. I don't know if you already dropped one or not. Nice, Mango. All kinds of progression today. There have already been 3 people, I think, that hit Eman 7, another one that's about to hit Eman's... another 2 that are about to hit Eman 7. And then a couple of people that hit Eman 5, a few people hit Eman 6. It's been a good day. This has been a really good day. This is very exciting.
You sound very excited.
I am. I like it when people get what they came for. Infinite Emerald, 16 minutes. Just so you're aware, 16 minutes is all you have for free E-Man carries.
Holy crap.
What'd you do?
I just got my thing to sell.
Your thing to sell. GG's.
My chalice. My chalice.
You
Oh, wait,
dropped
no,
a
that wasn't my
blood
chalice.
chalice?
I did. And 2
GG's.
pocket depressos.
Nice.
It wasn't my thing that sold. It was my stupid freaking dragon pieces.
Oh. It is free, Soda Goose.
My buy order for 71,680 coal was filled. Yay.
Ooh, nice. Ninja Park, what was your torment? I'm so confused. You do not. You do not lose coins. As long as you're not wearing a Crown of Greed or using a Emerald Blade. Oh, because you're not muted anymore. I see. Save John. Is Skittler dead? No, I'm not dead. What?
Skittler is not dead. Not yet.
I am not. Still got a couple years left.
Couple of years, couple of minutes.
Hey!
I've seen you.
Gabriel, welcome back. Good to see you.
You've already shot yourself in the feet twice today, bro.
I know. 3 times, actually, I think. Deminti, how close are you? You got 12 minutes left. Hey, anytime, Mango. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great weekend. If you do !Eman, the chords are in the command in stream chat. Soda Goose. And it's in the Bruiser hideout. You literally can't miss where we are. Hey, Save John. Thanks for the $1. Let's see. My question to Grumpy, it gave me a good chuckle. Gave me a very good chuckle. I will say, though, proceed at your own risk. As long as you don't take it too far, you shouldn't have a problem. But if you get too carried away, that is a surefire way to get banned from Guild. It has happened before.
Happened to me too.
It did not. You're full of it. You Arrow. What is a Russian that does that called? I have no clue. It's so absurd. What the heck? Some jokes are just so dumb they're hilarious. And that was one of those. That was hilarious. That was a good one, Ninja Park. That was a good one. What's cheapest way to upgrade Lava Rod? This was my last resort. I told my friend if I don't get a real answer, I'm buying Flash 5 first. So it depends. What are you doing? Trophy Hunter Rod? Sea Creature Rod? Obfus Rod? What kind of rod? Sea Creature. Go for the max Sea Creature Chance Enchant. And then let me pause. I would say do Angler, because I think that's Sea Creature Chance. Caster's Bait, I think. Lure, Caster, Angler, Frail, Piscary, Spiked Hook. The rest of it, and then Flash. The rest of the enchants, like Blessing 6, Looting, Luck of the Sea, Expertise, those things really don't matter, because with a Sea Creature Lava Rod, you don't use the rod to kill. So there's no real point in having those enchants on there. Increase your Sea Creature chance, decrease your fishing bobber time, like increase your fishing speed, and decrease the amount of bait you use to save on whale bait or expensive baits. Aside from that, the others aren't important. So after you've got those done, because those are all relative, like, I think you could spend less than 20 mil and get all of those enchants. After you have those, then I would put Flash. OG Reflex, how many core have you gotten in total? 43.
It's pretty tragic.
It is. It is. It literally should be about double that. I have max normal enchanted except for looting 5. Do not put looting 5. You don't kill with the rod, so there's no point. So, is it already 10-10? Minty needs 10 more bosses. Not 10-10. I would do that before I go for Flash. And I would honestly go for, after you have it 10-10, then I would do... You're not Iron Man, right, you Arrow? No, okay. Yeah, do 10-10, then do Hellfire, or then do Inferno, then do Hellfire, then do Flash. That's what I would do. Calorifer. Sorry about your death.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. It's kind of rude, Bolly. I forgot how much of a pain skill leveling is. Honestly, it really is a pain. Don't you damage that one, Bolly. Even though you're not here.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Nah, I saw you over on those stairs. You're still on those stairs.
Yeah. I'm doing something, motherfucker.
Would you make or buy 1010? Every 1010 that I have owned, I have made myself. Can I please get an F ad? Bagelby, I do not do F ads. I mean, after you have been part of my streams or community or like been around, I will F ad you. But as far as just F adding people for the sake of F adding them, I do not do that. Deminty, I don't know. I don't stick measurable
Scalar, bro, I got you, bro.
things onto what, when, or why I F add. You bought arrows? I'm not out of arrows. I know that my mod says I'm out, but I still have over 4 stacks left. You don't do enough damage to phase skip.
No, but I do enough damage to get loot share.
Could you apply Ancient onto my giant sword? I can. I meant Withered. I can. Just send me a trade, and I will do it. Can I pay you? No, I don't. I don't sell F-ads either.
Can I get on your friends list?
You're already on my friends list. What do you mean? You've literally been here for 8 months, 7 months.
Has it been that long?
Yes, 7.5 months.
Well, I'm putting in my 2 weeks, so.
Imagine. Oh no, I ran out of mana.
I got loose here for all of them.
Yeah, you did the damage phase on the other two that were not in lasers phase all by yourself.
Do I even need
I was
to
not
wear
damaging.
Implo? Do I even need to wear Implosion Belt and Gauntlet of Contagion if I'm using Arch?
Yes, because if I get them low enough and you're the one that lands the killing blow, you still need to have it. The Implosion Belt, no. Gauntlet of Contagion, yes, I do need you to
I was gonna
still
say
wear that.
Implosion Belt I don't need.
Even if I switch to this, still.
I don't think you need to do hits phase.
Nah, probably not. I even switched to E-Drag. Do you see? It's literally the same as G-Drag since they made those changes. Not even close. Not even close to a phase skip. It is so sad. No point in even using an Ender Dragon anymore.
Dude, there's so many freaking numbers on my screen. It's insane. There's so many numbers on my screen when I do that.
Oof.
Like, where's all that damage going?
Couldn't tell you.
Like, I swear to God, there's probably like 100 million damage just sitting there in ferocity, just
Minty.
not doing anything.
How close are you? Hey, anytime. Chip just. Sternritter. 96k? What you mean 96k? Oh, you're at 96k. What have you been doing? Hey, a giant sword. I'll tell you what. I won't even sell that giant sword. I'm going to put it in my museum. Are you actually about to give me a... Oh, wait. No, this is... You're the person I'm putting that Reforge on for. Okay. Okay. I thought that you were the person that was giving me a gift at the end of stream. Now I get it. /hex. Reforges, Wither, Blood. It was only 60k, not 2 mil. Send a trade. Starter Eman
You got a
gear.
job to do, bro.
I don't know. I kept 40k. Whoops, no I didn't. Hang on, 1.9.
You got a job to do, bro.
I know. I'm trying to give... Why is it... You don't have that many coins. How do I not... Didn't you just trade me 2 mil? Hey, Tamori, anytime. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I've been around for a while. See, this is part of why it just I don't even know how to approach handling F-ads. I know that everybody likes them. I don't know. How long am I staying? Insanity, I am staying for another 7 bosses. As long as Deminti does not take another 24 minutes. Deminti, I'm going to give you like 9 minutes, so get busy.
Yo, Enzo Protector before it dies. Come on.
/ warp drag.
I'm about to kill it.
Where is it? Where is it, Bali?
I'm about to kill it. It has 1 mil HP left.
It's not even close. There's still 20% HP. Get out of here. This guy says I'm about to kill it. Whenever you want, Glizzy. Oh, wait. You already did trade me. Tamori, where did I leave off? Oh, I was talking about F-ads. I don't even know. I don't know how to handle those. Everybody wants one. Problem is I don't want... I don't know what I want. I don't know. Till the end of the stream. Anybody that sends one, I'll just accept it. How about that? Dang. Everybody's like, yeah, I got this. What is your question, Soda Goose? Tell me your question. I'm sorry, I missed it. That happens often. I'm bad at chat. Oh, I mean, realistically, Eman is kind of designed for after you go through dungeons. So I would say at a minimum SA gear to do tier 1s. At a minimum. And realistically, Necron is better, I think. I don't know. But as soon as you get to Eman 3, realistically, you should just be using Final Destination armor. Oh, is that Eman 4? I thought it was Eman 3. How many kills did it have? You sold that for 90 mil? What the heck? Yikes.
Heck yeah, I got a loot share.
Hey. What to do in SB on board? Ooh, good question. I don't know. Teratonium, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great weekend. GG's on getting Eman 7 next stream, Glizzy. Ite or Ite20. No, I do not stream on weekends. Not usually. I have before, but no. Generally speaking, I will not stream on weekends. Five more! Minty, you were killing me. I don't know what you're doing, but you gotta pick up the pace. It's already been 15 minutes longer than 13 minutes longer than I planned.
Yay, my chalice sold.
GG's. That's true. There's mini bosses down here. I'm killing them. Where are you at? So unfortunate that they took away the ability to solo phase skip. Ninja. I don't know. I told Deminti that I'd get the rest of the way to Eman 7, but Deminti over here slacking. Dragon, the next one will probably be E-Man again. I don't know. I do need to get back into doing dungeons, though. Dungeon streams, so that I can do some M7 carries, so that I can get some of the drops that I need for my giveaways. Why is this thing teleporting like that? And then it teleported up there and it was standing on a beacon. Mini boss there, Deminti. Get the mini boss. Get the mini boss.
Three, two, one. Bye bye hits phase. Shit.
Yo, this is the worst hits phase ever.
I died. I killed myself.
Oh. Come here, you over here carrying. GG's.
My apologies, bro. My apologies. See, there you go. Oh, I'm out of arrows.
Yikes.
That was fast as fuck.
I think you should just switch to mage.
I will.
People are so accustomed. People are so accustomed to not having to wear mithril coat or have remnants because
when doing it like that, you need it.
Yeah. I mean, 7 months ago, I didn't have the gear that I do now, and they were not phase skipped all the time. It's very inconsistent. No, do not take a bit longer, because then you will wait until next week, or you will have to get them on your own. I do have stuff to do, so just saying. Remnant is? Yes, remaining. Something left over.
All right, we'll do some phase skipping here. Ooh. I think I've made the executive decision, Skiller, that I'm gonna get Arch to 50 before every other class.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I'm kind of lazy to switch all my shit to a different class.
I see.
And Arch is just a chill roll, you know? All you do is Blood Rush with Mage.
Oh, crap.
Do secrets, you know? I'm out of mana. Deminti, don't die.
Bali.
I'm out of mana, bro. Oh, finally. Arrow poison. I needed that.
Hey. I actually don't. I didn't see what you said. Hi. I'm having a midday. Doom. I'm sorry you're having a midday. Although I will say that is better than a bad day. I do not remember. I'm very sorry. Not yet, Jared. 16 hours. So at 8 a.m. tomorrow, if you live in the U.S., in Denver, Colorado time zone.
Bro, to Minty, hurry up, man. I have shit to do.
Seriously. I think there's still 3 bosses left, too.
You're trying, so try harder.
I'm not okay in 3, 2, 1.
Nice hits phase, bro.
I know. I was like, should I just hype the rest of the way through when it's sitting at 4 hits left? Hey, Deminti, there's a maniac down here. Maniac. Nope, Bali,
Hey,
Bali,
no,
no.
no. I'm not killing it. I'm not killing it.
Deminti, where you at? Joytex, do not
come on.
Hi, Joytex. Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit faster.
Hi.
There you go.
Where's
Keep
Deminti?
going. He's up here, killing it. Yes.
Alright.
Where did Deminti's boss go? Oh, there it is. Skiller.
Sup.
The server lagged and we didn't face skip.
That's alright. We'll get it. Somebody's standing in front of my arrows.
I wonder who.
It was IT-20 or something.
Dude, what?
Deminti, do not die. Your boss is up there. Your boss is up there.
Alright, that's the last boss he needs, right?
No, 2 more.
2 more, bro? Oh, man, hurry up. Come on, man. Coffins. Alright, Deminti, your next boss should be spawned by now.
Totes. It's alright, we'll get these low. And then we'll just Gauntlet of Contagion kill Deminti's boss.
Hits phase.
No, there's this one. What you mean?
Yeah, get those 2 out of hits phase. So that we can
now
put
it's
them
got to
on
go into
at the
hits
same
phase.
time.
Alright, Deminti, where's your
LF
boss?
Deminti's boss.
Nope.
LF Deminti's boss.
Oh, and they died.
LF Deminti's boss.
Deminti fighting a maniac.
looking for go. Get it.
IT 20 exclamation point survive to see how to survive your boss better.
Get it.
The two most
Get it.
important things being mithril coat and remnants of the eye. Nude Gite Moon Norming.
That IGN is allowed? What the hell?
What IGN?
That IGN in the chat.
Jared Doom, Bakelbee, Jared.
The guy who's friends with
the
Enderman.
Enderman. Apparently. I lost the sword and got mad at myself and basically quit.
The Minty's boss. Hit it. No, fuck that boss.
Sinfully
Just the Minty's
unknown.
boss.
You were standing in the wrong spot. You need to stand over here where Deminti is.
Your boss is not gonna get killed if you're not standing in the right spot.
You actually died. Never mind. I should not have killed
that works.
maniac.
You didn't save the maniac for Dementia,
Nope,
bro?
sure didn't.
You're an idiot.
I know, it happens. Don't kill it yet.
Kill.
Now
hell
I've
you
got
mean don't kill it yet?
Because we could have killed dragons with it. Jeez.
No, we couldn't have, bro. We're not that good.
Uh-oh. I only have 50 arrows left.
I mean, Dementia only needs one more boss. Wait, no. Isn't that, Wait, no. That was 2 bosses, right?
Nope. One more.
Bruh. You're trash. This is all on you, bro.
One more boss.
No Ninja Park. No more songs for you. You're gonna
Ninja
get
Park, you're gonna
if you
get
play another
muted.
song.
You need to not.
Yo, let me do this in the tank setup. You see how I'm now using this head instead of the Mender crown? You see?
Bagel, I don't know if you already sent me the FAD, but I did say anybody that sends me an FAD by the end of stream, I will accept it. I'd feel really bad if you missed that opportunity.
Can I remove you and then re-add you?
Sure, if you want. If you want. Yeah, absolutely.
Pay you 50 mil, bro?
Yeah. And
50 mil
and
for
a
an
core.
FAD?
And a core.
Oh, I haven't got that yet. I am waiting for these
Okay.
bosses
I'll
to
wait
actually
for
be
that.
nice to me.
It's fine. I'll wait for that.
These bosses aren't being nice.
Null RNG totes.
Hey bro, y'all are gonna be jealous when Skiller has YouTube rank and I have a cake soul of him being not YouTube rank, bro. It's just gonna go for trillions of coins, bro.
I don't remember who it was. I feel like it was JoJo or Chifty. One of them had a cake soul of me when I was a non.
What?
One of them had a cake soul of me when I was a non.
Yeah, I have a cake soul of you from when you were a non.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, because you're still a non.
No. I mean in the literal sense. Non-rank.
Yeah, that's definitely me, bro.
3.5 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's definitely me, bro. But now this guy spends money every month on MVP++.
I do. I need the... Oh, shucks. I need the ability to /stream
How much
open.
is it per month?
$9 a month or something.
Yikes. Dude, I'm gonna go broke if that happens. I'm kidding. Bro, I have a gym membership. I pay $24 bi-weekly, and I don't even go to the gym at the moment.
All right, Minty.
It's like $400 or $500 a year, something like that.
GG's on the grind. You literally kept me here 30 minutes longer. 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh shit, he did.
Oh, we're gonna have to hype through its face.
Oh no. I'm already out of mana.
Me too. Minty, jump down. Your boss is up there. Never mind. There we go.
Dude, we have
I'm
30
out of...
more fucking... Oh no.
Okay.
Oh god.
There we
Okay,
go.
it's done.
GG's to Minty. Let's kill Sinful
Alright,
Unknowns.
Sinful Unknown, you're gonna have to deal with your own boss. No, kidding.
Jeez. Alright.
Only 2 more levels to go. You're halfway there.
Totes. Alright. Well, for those of you that stuck it through to the very end, I appreciate all of you guys. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you're not already part of it, there's a link to join my Discord in the description down below. And we do extra things like giveaways and voting for what to do on streams. And I appreciate all of you guys again. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And I will catch you guys on the next one.